Hi, in this video we're going to go through a basic overview of Google News. Now, in the last video we showed you how to install the app, and so the easiest way to get to Google News is to go ahead and click on your app when you enter Chrome. And here we are on the main front page of Google News. Now you'll see it's kind of set up just like all the Google formats these days. You've got the black search bar right at the top. Then on the top right hand side you've got your share button as well as links to your Google Plus account. Now coming over to the search bar, if you click on the drop down arrow for advanced news search, you come up with a lot of options. You can filter stories out with particular words, phrases, at least one word, etc. You can find out if it's occurring in the headline, the body, or the URL of the article, the date it was added to Google News, and you can even do the source and location. Now moving on again towards the left hand side, you've got your top stories. Now this is based on the US edition. You can change that to wherever you're located in the world. So whether you're in China or Middle East, India, Europe, you can go ahead and choose your specific location to get that adjusted. And obviously the stories will change depending on where you choose to be. So that's a really cool feature for Google Plus. You've also got different layouts. You've got modern, which is the default version, which we're looking at now. You've got headlines, which looks like that. You've got compact, and you've got classic. So those are the different views. I like to use modern personally, so we'll just go back to that. Now if you go on to the left hand side, you've got an option to personalize Google News. Normally it'll look kind of like, you can have an option to close it down or expand it out. In this option here, you can go ahead and choose what sort of stories you want to have more of within your own Google News setup. So if you want more world news, just scroll it all the way to the right. If you want more, let's say, technology news, scroll it to the right. If you don't want any technology news, put it all the way to the left. You can also add any news topics, so if there's anything specific like for football or sports, or if you've got a certain hobby, you can go ahead and type it in here and add that within your personalized Google News. If you click on advanced now, it goes into a lot more detail. So I'm not going to go into this right now, we'll just go over the basics for the time being. You can adjust your sources, so if you want it for the Times, Fox News, CNN, ESPN, you can adjust it from there. And if we scroll down, you'll go into your spotlight area. Now your spotlight area is kind of like when the more articles you read, the more Google News is going to pick up on that, and it'll kind of put more appropriate stories based on what you've already read. So it's a really cool feature where you can see straight away once you've gone to Google News as to what Google News thinks you'd be interested in straight away. Again, coming back onto the left hand side, you've got options where you can search the news via location, like for England, UK. You've also got world news. You've got specifics for business news, so this will be all the latest business articles. And it goes all the way down to elections, technology, entertainment, sports, science, health, and spotlight. So you can see here how efficient Google News is. You can get your own layout, choose what sort of stories you want to be shown with the press of a button first thing in the morning or last thing at night. You can go ahead and check it out.